Alright guys, so the next job on this Clio 172, so our little Clio 172 track car. As you can see here, we've got a light, we've got the car on ramps, we've got the Powerflex polyurethane bushes for the engine mounts. To show you the engine mount itself, it's the Dogbone engine mount. So this is the mount here. It's got a bolt there and a bolt there, and obviously one on the other side of that as well. I'm not sure if you can see that, but the bushings, see the rubber on both sides of this generally tend to be pretty poor, so we're changing this over. As I showed you there, we've got the polyurethane. Let me just show you what we've got inside the box. Right, so that obviously fits on that side there, and then this one here fits on that one there. As you can see, they do make it easy. It comes apart, and this one as well. Comes apart. Right, so the first thing we need to do is get the mount removed from this vehicle. Now you can remove the mount completely as far as I'm aware, so we'll go ahead and do that now. Alright, so this one here, we have a 16mm. You'll also need to double it up with a spanner, because you'll find that it will start moving around. So and then we've got an 18mm this one here. And then you find the mount will come out just like that. Alright, so we're having a closer look at the dog mount here. You can see this is the bushing, which is already in here. We've got to basically get this out, which doesn't look like an easy job. Same here, going to get this one out. When I look at it though, I mean, there doesn't seem to be too much play. Well, then again, there's a lot more force going to be exerted on the mount than what I'm putting right here. So we've just got to figure out how to get this off. I assume this sort of metal part will come off as well. It will need to for this part of the bushing to fit on. Just size this up here. For that to slot in there, this part will have to come off. It's assuming that we've got the right kit. We were assured we've got the right kit for this particular 172. So I think we need to put this into a vise and then see if we can actually get it out. Alright, now this lip, which is on the mount, needs to come out. Now it's not as straightforward as just pulling it out. It is wedged firmly in there, so you might need to put it in your vise like I've done here and just sort of give it a few whacks with a hammer, and hopefully it will come out. We'll see how it goes. Alright, so eventually we managed to get this out. You can see it's cut there. We didn't actually cut that. What we did is we got a heat gun, we applied some heat to it, and then we just started sort of using the screwdriver as well to start banging it out, and it eventually fell through the other side. But that's basically where we attempted to get it out the other day. But it's quite a job, but persevere with it and you will get it out. Now this is the other side here now, as we don't have any specialist tool for removing bushings. What I'm using here is a Stanley blade, and just sort of cutting the sides off the bushing here. That'll enable us to get the bushing out through the other end. So what we've done is we've been using the hot air gun here again to sort of make the compound a lot softer, a lot easier to cut. So we've managed to cut a lot of the bits away, and then what we're doing here is just hitting it with a hammer, and it is sort of gradually going through. Sort of going through there, so we'll try and pull that out from the other side. And there we go, we've got that part out as well. I thought it was easier to, when that was in there like that, put this part of the bushing in the vise and then just sort of prise it out like that. But you can see the top bit along the sides is where we've actually heated up and cut off the rubber. I'm not entirely sure you need to do that, but we thought it might be easier just to give us a bit of a helping hand, so that's what we've done. So there we go, we've got the Dogbone out, the bushings out. Now we need to put the Powerflex ones, which we have right here, back in. So we have that part of that in now, then we need to get this part and squeeze that inside there. So there we have now both sides of the mount in place, the bushing in place. We did need to use the vise to kind of squeeze it together. It's very tight to sort of push it together with your hands, so a vise is quite handy. Although not necessarily if you've got a lot of force on your hands, then you could do it yourself. So now we then need to concentrate on this one here. Then eventually you will have the other bushing, which is fitted just like that. And we put this back in the car now, not forgetting, of course, the two washers. There we go, Powerflex engine mount bushings on the Dogbone for the 172 now is done. We just need to now take it out for a test drive. Let's go do it.